So at this point, we still haven't found an answer to if gender has a definitive role in superpower choice. So what we're going to do is we're going to find something called the conditional relative frequency. What this does, instead of comparing the frequency count of one box to the total people surveyed, it does it based on the margin. So each box is going to be a percentage of the total of the margin of people. So for females for invisibility, we had 48 females that chose invisibility. We're going to put that over the total amount of females surveyed, which can stay in our margin, and find that there were 228 females. That's going to give us 0.211 or 21.1%, which we find right here. So I did the rest of the table already to show us our relative percentages to each margin. And it's based on the margin of rows for males and females because we are trying to find out the trend of gender. And what this indicates is that yes, there is an impact of gender on superpower choice. Here we see 32% of females, here we find that 32% of males would rather choose freeze time, and here 36.7% of females would choose telepathy. That's over 1/3 of males and females that would choose a specific superpower. And thus we found that the evidence of association, the association of a gender with a superpower, can be found with the conditional relative frequency. So from this we can infer that if the conditional relative frequency for a margin has relatively different numbers, which we can see here, 37, almost 37%, almost 0.5%, almost 22%, it's varying percentages, that there is a major difference in choice for a gender. If they were around 20% each, give or take a couple of percent, then we could see that there really isn't much of an association with gender and superpower. It really doesn't matter. So to answer our question about the comic, probably the best comic to pick would probably be a comic that includes a superpower, flying, because it has a percentage that's pretty even for the males and females that like that at about 1/5. But here we can see that telepathy is strongly female because it has a percentage over 10%. Here, the freeze time is definitely male. It's just about 6% higher for males. So here, it's definitely sure that the conditional relative frequency shows us major differences in males and females, and is definitely the best for seeing trends. So what did we find? Except for the general trend, obviously we're saying general because it doesn't include every trend. Yes, gender plays a big difference in picking superpowers. If we were to randomly pick someone from a certain gender, there's more of a chance that they're going to pick one power over another. If it were females, they're more likely to pick telepathy. If they're males, they're definitely more likely to pick freeze time, etc. So using these frequencies and percentages is exactly how you're going to find trends in categorical data. It's not the mean and it's not the median, but these percentages can show us a lot about the different trends between two different variables. Especially if you have two variables, it's going to show us if there is a relation between the two variables. Hey, thanks for watching this Crash Course video. To watch the previous video in this series, click here. To watch the next video in this series, click there. If you want to request a video, make sure you put it in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video.